here we go. We're going to go game one between the ones. And there's Sansone doing what he does. Always on first or second.
Yeah, great hands.
And here's Gray. He has a lot of core power, and he could hit it a ton.
Taking that pitch the other way. Chen, intimidating presence up there. Gray flares that.
There has to be a meme for Garay's face after he gets out on like fly balls like that.
Never too pleased. Beautiful day, Trench. I love Vegas. Some of the best sunsets you'll find.
Oh, I mean, it's just the temperature as well is beautiful.
360-degree sunsets here. And yeah, you're right. Beautiful day to play some PLW wiffle ball.
That's the one thing about Chen's little screwball right there is he has to start way outside, and if he doesn't, it's an easy ball to take. That's going to come in a little hot.
Excuse me.
Remember, you could always go, that's you, that's me, that's the mic up down there. And that might go fair.
Could go fair.
Goots.
It's a tricky one, Trench. You got to kind of gauge how long it takes for you to get to the ball, and sometimes letting it go fair is not the best option. As
I'm
you
always
only have
going to
5
charge
seconds.
it. I always like charging it.
I mean, you just got to kind of play the countdown in your head on that one as a fielder, and that can be tough. Caravella stays, and that's my ball, Trench.
Yeah, grab
I
it.
keep
Perfect.
my souvenirs,
right in the seat.
anything into the announcer's box.
I love that you could see
that's a souvenir for Jim Dodos.
The intensity on Chen, like the deep breaths. You
Yeah.
know, it's a very,
he's
very
not out
intense
here
game.
to mess around.
I think this year is his year. He's a two-way player. Here's Alex Garcia. There it is.
Yeah, he
very
looks
hard
like
to
he
locate.
wants to do more than get you out up there. I mean, he's got
he's going after your family.
cruel intentions. Gas is up. And his just body type can be troubling for hitters. Just very lanky. Comes out hot. He throws, if this makes sense, Trench, one of the harder 55s in the league.
It totally
it's a
makes
heavy
sense.
ball, you know. Hot there.
You know, Tom Gannon also has a ball that comes in and it looks like it's coming in like 58 to 60, but it drops in at 53.
Right. Some radar talent, we call that here.
There's Alex Garcia swinging away right there. Comes up with nothing right there. And that's going to be end of the top of the first, 0-0. And it looks like the ones are going to come up right now.
And, well, Viper, my lineup card here says Chad. Well, this is what Brad gave me. But it looks like we have Casey Taravella on the mound. I interpreted that as, I guess, Chad not hitting. But didn't really...
I mean, we got to do better than using big, humongous
Not the finest lineup card in the world, Trench. Yeah, we're going to have to...
That's not very professional.
Yeah, we're going to need a upgrade in the lineup cards here. Managers can't be turning in.
Honestly,
These
it should
little
just go
sneaks-
straight into the iPad.
I agree.
And then somebody that's running the iPad needs to make it very clear.
Well, I was hyping up a Chad versus Chen matchup here, and no offense to Taravella, but we got wiffle points on the line here.
Absolutely.
Well, here's Taravella. I don't know much about him on the mound, Trench.
He's good. He's a good player. He's definitely a good pitcher. He can sneak him in there.
Scottez, equally good.
I mean, why not?
If not,
The guy just doesn't get out anymore.
here's Couts, and the first 3 hitters of this one's lineup.
Very nasty.
No fun for anybody that's on the mound.
It's a good pitch by Casey. He's looking for something similar to that, maybe to roll to Chad and to see if they could turn 2. But, man, I got to tell you, there doesn't look like they have any arms that could turn 2 in a professional manner.
Yeah, the Legends defensively it's been an Achilles heel for them. I think Chad improves them defensively. don't want to get runners on the bases for Chen.
No, it could
Very
end.
important to get these first two out.
That's going to be one tip.
That's tipped in. That's tipped into the catcher. Catcher drops one. Ones are donning their new white and black pinstripes, gold lettering. Love the new look from the ones.
That's a bad walk by Casey right there. You're going to bring up one of the best hitters in the league with no outs, runners on first and second.
Yeah. Yes,
And
it puts
honestly,
pressure on the rest of your pitching staff as well.
For sure, because Casey and Chad are the only ones that can really get it over the plate in a.
Yeah, no Billy today really thins out that pitching staff for the Legends, and Chad's in for a busy night tonight.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Chen hits one direct center about 123 feet.
Taravella showing some movement. Chen ready to do damage. That misses way outside trench, and 2 walks here.
Yeah.
Spells trouble for the Legends.
He has to
Yeah,
hit a strike
good point,
right here.
Viper. Yeah, Stevenson as well is out.
I was going to say, that was the pitch he had to hit a strike, and now Chen.
Sitting dead red.
Yeah.
And Trench, these pitches aren't necessarily close.
Yeah, I think he's trying to maneuver him too much because looks like he's trying to stay away from Chen. And that's going to load the bases, and that's going to be it for Casey. And what that actually does, it puts the Legends in a really bad spot for game number 3 as well, especially if Chad has to go the distance right here and pitch 4 innings.
Yes, going to strain the staff.
So the
Chad's
next game,
better warmed up his pitching arm. I think he's going to get a ton of action on the mound tonight. And look I guess they did start Chad on the mound just with the 3-runner handicap.
Yeah, and he's in a tough position right now, but he's going to have to go to the rest of the game this game.
Yeah.
And then he's going to probably start
Game 2.
But they might just see if
Well, what if Chad gets hit, Trench? What do they do?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not.
maybe they go sand zone and try to get like 2 or 3 innings. But man, I don't know if he has the power behind his pitches to get past like Dobbs, AK, and Chen. And
I hope Chad warmed up his arm while in the booth with me because they need a lot of pitches from him tonight. We might see 100 balls thrown by Chad Phillips.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
I'm here for that. Here's Spurrier.
And
flies one.
Let's see if Dobb challenges the throw here. No,
He doesn't. No. Chad explaining the rules on the field and in the booth and on umpiring.
Yeah, he's a great dude. He knows all the stats, all the numbers, all the rules. But more importantly, he got out number 1. They're going to try to turn 2. And Goots goes the other way, barely misses. And that puts a strain on Goots right now. Chad's a really good 0-2 pitcher as he's going to start messing with Goots right here.
Going to come from some multiple arm angles. Chad has to be crafty out there.
And that's going to be out number 2. And this is exactly why they brought Chad in. He's just a live game, intense pitcher, and he never folds. He's just ice in his veins.
He's gonna keep battling you.
Oh, right. Chad's in for this inning. This is for inning 1, so he essentially could go 5 innings this game. I forgot. Chad, always with that slide, like those guys that play that little. They throw those little kettlebells on the ice.
Reminds me of like a crafty lefty, but he's not a lefty.
What a nasty pitch! This is a good spot for Ledette to really say, "Hey, I'm on the ones." I don't know.
Again, we're gonna have to work on these lineup cards.
And Ledette goes the other way, and it gets inside the line.
Got some trees in the way on that, but I believe that one.
It was right on the line,
convincing.
I believe.
Dobbins all over that.
Man, that was really, really close.
No argument from the Legends. It was a tough break there.
It's going to score 2 runs. Tough break for Chad right there. Here's one of the best hitters in Premier League Wiffle, Scotty Dobbs. And again,
Dobbs hits it hard.
but a hard shot to Case. But They did what the ones do. They go grab 2 runs, and right now they're covering the spread real early. Ledet really reached out there and grabbed that.
And after 1, Chad comes in and minimizes damage. Bases loaded, no outs. Gets away with only 2 runs. Not the end of the world there.
Yeah, it could have been much, much worse. Here come the Legends.
Definitely capable of putting up runs.
The
Definitely not out
Yukon's
of this
just
game.
going off on Chad right now.
Chad likes to garner a lot of attention in the chat, Trench. He predicted the Boston Bruins would win the Stanley Cup earlier, and they were eliminated by the Islanders already. Enjoyed that one.
I don't know if hockey's Chad's thing.
UConn, we do home run derby here, by the way. All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
Trench participating in that last season.
Bad wind conditions. I think I got out of the first round.
One day we want the wind blowing out.
Got out of the first round against TJ, but then I ran into the Sand Viper and
he's taking that one.
End of story.
He is ready for that matchup. Chen looking to settle into his second inning here with a nice 2-run lead. And Brad Ogden, the manager of the Legends, getting some rare at-bats today. Like to see that. And he flares one in the left.
Oh, Dobbs on the
can't get
run.
there.
And a rare hit by Ogden. Not rare, but like something you might not expect too much. And now Sansone's up, and with one flick of the wrist, he could tie this game.
Just out of the reach of Dobbins. I know, prides himself on making those plays, ranging. And Trench, the ball put in play here by the Legends early. They've hit some hard balls. 2 runs.
Good pitch
2
by
runs
Chad.
probably not enough.
No. Unless you're playing the Sand Vipers, then 1 run is enough.
Yeah, unless you're playing, the Sand Vipers, apparently 1 run gets it done. Very, very interesting. Good takes by Sansone. Those are confident takes. Not checking his bat. Hands are still, seeing the ball. Rolls it over.
Goots is going to try to make this throw, and he throws it in. Did he throw it in the ground well ahead of the backstop?
Yeah, wasn't much on that, Trench. I think Couch is the guy you want fielding that at second base.
Yeah.
I think the ones will work that out next time.
Looks like Chen's talking about that right now, saying maybe I should just go to AK right there.
Right.
51 miles per hour.
Good hack by Garay. He feels like he should have handled that. 1-2.
That comes in at 59. A little too hot, 2-2.
Gershwinder, I see that. We've been kind of tracking that throughout this broadcast. Love our Golden Knights here. 2-2 to Gray.
This is a big 3-2 count right now. If he could get into 1 walk, the Legends could stay on top and hopefully get him out of the game.
Have to try to walk out Chen without Schmitty here.
And this is what they were talking about.
Takes his time. Nice adjustment.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I saw Couts make a couple errors in our series, throwing the ball very hard. It looks like he gathered himself and took a little off that one and just left nothing in doubt there.
Yeah, you have a lot of, and there's the commercial plane that the ones came in on. And the ball, you have a lot more time than you think. That happened with Herzog. We were talking about it, like a half a second is an extra step, an extra thought, a collect your, position the ball well. So, but when you're in the game, it feels fast. It plays faster than it is comparatively to when you watch.
Yep.
Kind of like reading a poker game from outside of the table, but when you're in, there might be some tells that you're not recognizing.
And Trench, 80 viewers, up to 80 viewers.
I think that I haven't seen 80 yet. For me, that is a record.
We had 80 in your game, and it dipped down, and now we're right back at it.
There it
it's
is.
Like the Price is Right game, the yodeler. Remember that thing? Goes up,
Yeah.
goes up, goes up. Love seeing that. Appreciate your support.
I love him. Here's the AK. And AK goes right to Gray.
Trench.
You have to.
Hitter error was a big conversation in your game. What do you think of that?
It was on the move. He was going to his right, but man, I think if he could do it again, I feel like he'd have that ball. For me, it was 3/4 of an error.
I think so too. This is the PLW defense.
You got to get that one.
Defense is so important to the success of teams in this league. Oftentimes, the difference.
I mean, because he was trying to make the play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, he overran it a little bit.
Yeah, he had a bead on it.
Chen,
and Chad's going to have to try to. Oh,
Chad just
yeah,
reckless abandon Trench.
I think he overran second base, and he knew if he tried to gather himself that he just wasn't going to get it. He's lucky that the ball didn't go past the backstop.
Right, yeah, I kind of threw that. It looked like he was looking at Tarantino's.
And they're going to try to go 2 again.
And Chad wants revenge. Takes his time this time. Oh, my goodness.
And he hits the strike zone for the 4th out. Wow.
And misses Goot.
Is that Miss Goot? Okay.
I love the one's new look. Trench, what do you think? This is gold lettering.
Yeah, they're looking sharp.
It is representative of a team in first place in the PLW. That's how they should look.
Yeah.
We want everybody representing themselves well out here.
Come next year, I think season 3, you have to go full uni, hat, jersey, pants. That's going to be a hot look.
I'm gonna the pants is. I mean,
or shorts.
Give me some shorts.
Yeah, shorts, pants, whatever it is.
It's pretty hot out here. But yeah, a uniformed look. I like it. It looks better. Warbird's expecting their uniforms any day now.
Yeah.
We're excited to unveil ours as well.
Sand Viper keeps talking about that Snappers 1-0 loss. 2 of them.
Who's bringing someone to the booth? Looks like someone redeemed 500 points. Chen, that's fair. That's a nice play by Ryan Chen.
Here's Alex Garcia. He struck out his last at-bat.
The Legends are in this game. Chad coming in, shutting the door.
56 miles per hour.
Dumping the water off the boat. Inherited a bases loaded, no out situation.
50 miles per hour.
Only gave up 2 runs. And now the Legends trying to fight back. Big Ephus style. Saw the Sand Viper unveil a pitch like that. The Viper bringing out his Ephus earlier.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised to see a pitch come out of him like that. It's going to be strikeout number 2 for Garcia.
And his at-bats not looking as pretty as his BP at-bats before the game.
Yeah.
He's
there's that. And there's Ogden. He had a base hit his last at-bat. A little late on the swing right there, though.
As Chen knows it's time to dial it in. Mm-hmm. Got 2-0 lead, and in his mind, that's good enough. Big screwball.
6 miles per hour.
Nice. The 1-2 to Ogden.
59 miles per hour.
Bouncing.
Oh, nasty pitch by Chen.
Right underneath his armpits there.
Yeah, sometimes there's just pitches you really can't do anything about but walk to the dugout and then to the outfield.
And Chinch, you're pretty savvy with giving a nod to our sponsors.
Let's do it. Little Batty Bakery.
Let's talk about them.
Let me tell you about Little Batty Bakery. She's actually helping out for a little event that we're going to be doing in a couple weeks. She always comes through when I need her with a proper amount of time given. Gluten-free. Love it. She does that for people that might have celiac, so she's very in tune with that. Love Little Batty Bakery, and she's a good player too. I know,
Good.
Jan, that
She can hit the ball.
You've played with her before for some of the co-ed, and I want to thank Little Batty Bakery.
Love it. Now let's get back to the action. Chad Phillips, must-see TV.
That was a great take by Goots right there. Normally you pull the trigger on a riser like that. God, he's so nasty, and he's just consistent. I have like some pitches like that, but I'm just not even
Slider moves more than
consistent
you
like
think.
that.
Yeah, it gets on it. It's just the angle it comes from.
Yeah, it's because he does that knee slide. What's that Olympic sport with the little kettlebells they throw on the ice and then they're shaving it and it like has to hit a little target like 100 yards away or something? You know
that one.
You know the little
Curling.
curling.
Yeah,
That's
so
he's got
like a
like
little
he
bruise.
could probably be a professional curler and maybe he was, but
Yeah, you're probably right.
there it is. He's got that little mop and he's gonna have to hurry
That's got
and
spin.
grab it correctly. Those are hard to grab,
They
Jim, when they're
they
spinning
are.
like that.
The Sand Viper had trouble with one of those in your game. Yeah, a high spin ball. But that is Trench. Chad looks up to the task here. Sitting down the ones. Unfortunate 2 runs gave up as that ball. Ledette, responsible for the RBIs, dumped one into left field.
Good piece of hitting by Ledette. He's 2 for 2.
And I just played against Ledette on the Warbirds Trench, and I want to say 75% of his balls were to left field, going the other way. Not a dead pull hitter.
That's really good. That's going to get him right up there in on base percentage as well. Because they're going to try to turn 2 right here. Can Chad make another throw? And he barely misses the center part of the backstop, which you need to hit for a double play.
I mean, he throws a slider from second base, and that thing slid too far. Oh. And he's going to want that out as the dangerous hitter is up here.
Here's AK. AK, he's just a beast. He comes around on that really fast.
Yeah, bullish on hitting left-handed, wants to be a true switch. He will go to the right side when lefties take the hill.
58 miles per hour.
Nice take there. 1 and 2.
49 miles per hour.
Misses right there. 2 and 2. 2 outs. One's leading 2-0. This is going to be a play for Chad. He should make it pretty easy, and he does, and that's going to put the ones away.
And Trench, I've always said Chad is a conditions pitcher, and I think these conditions today, very still, calm conditions, do benefit Chad. His pitches look like they got an extra zip on them.
Yeah.
When it gets windy out here, sometimes that riser gets a little flat.
Yeah, and not only that, if the wind is blowing towards you as a pitcher, it's going to, dive bomb your ball a little bit more,
Right.
so you're going to throw more balls.
Yep.
So as a pitcher or a hitter, you have to recognize that.
Yeah, he wears his emotions on his sleeve, and he's talking over there, very happy, very in good spirits. Seems to be up for the task today.
Right now, UConn and Patricus are going at it right now
Love a little.
in the chat. I don't know what the number is, but I'm going to go, I don't know UConn, but that name sounds strong. I'll go UConn minus 120.
I'll take odds on my teammate, Patricus. Fantastic shortstop. Glad to have him making some plays behind me. Here's Sansone.
54 miles per
Can't
hour.
believe that tapped.
Where's my ting emote, everybody?
I love that thud. It makes it sound so serious.
We had some good emote use in the first series on those tings. I like it. I want to see that. There it is, the Viper, hitting it up. It's Chen, 2-2. Top of the 4th here. The golden hour at the Hideaway, beautiful.
55
Getting
miles per hour.
get some good shots of that Vegas sunset. Gorgeous. 360 degrees. Here's Chen.
Per hour.
And Sansone, that's a big walk Trench, as the ones are short some pitching tonight. Getting Chen out is a huge boost.
What? No, I'm good. I do feel a little out of
Yeah,
place.
Trench, do you want us to? I'm gladly switch. To
Let's
mine.
do it.
All right, yeah, that's right.
All right. I think we're going to commentate better now.
Trench is back to the left side of the booth.
52 miles per hour.
And
There it is. We've switched it up. I feel like we weren't doing as well as we should.
No, it's going good.
Did the lines today. I had
Trench, the field looks
Alfonso.
amazing.
Miles per hour.
had Alfonso do the lines today, and then really on that green looks really good.
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys out here. The field looks clean, dialed in.
You know, me and Christian.
Looks like you guys were playing your opening series. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Christian got down. Christian from the Snappers did a real good job cleaning up that visitor side
Yep.
with the palm trees. Did some blowing action on the field, and it's looking real good out there. Casey goes down on a cut. Here's Alex Garcia not having a good start to the series so far. Let's see if he can make some contact and get the Legends going. This game's going fast, too, and there he is.
There it
That's going to
is.
be a double.
That scores a run.
Right off the bat, now the Legends are covering.
And to the delight of the Sand Viper, who's got them plus 1.5, and that's a big run. Spread drama here at the Hideaway.
I got him plus 1.5 as well. I put 1,500 on it.
Oh, I like it.
Is that a big bet? I don't know.
That's pretty good. I don't think I have 1,500 WIFFLE points after last time we were in the booth.
Let's go, Brad.
Here's the manager, Brad Ogden.
Always such a good guy, Brad.
Yeah, he is. Was in the booth for my series. Love having him involved out here. Let's see if he can involve himself in this game with a base hit.
I want to see us get up to 90 viewers. Have you seen 90 yet?
I have not seen that today.
Well, let's get up to 90 right now. Listen, if you're watching at home, share this Twitch feed with all your friends, family, long-lost cousins overseas, and let's get to 90 right now. Also, Ogden goes down, and we're going to change sides. If you're not a subscriber yet, let me tell you about the benefits of being a subscriber. Not only will you get 20% more Wiffle Ball channel points as you watch, you will not get ads, Jim. And I know how much people, it could be an intense game, and all of a sudden, farmers insurance comes on or something. You're really upset. You start, yelling at the kids and your spouse and whatnot. I think you should just subscribe right now. It shows the support of PLW, and get in tune with everybody here and get 20% more channel points.
Good call on the ad. This trench, that does drive me crazy. As well as the...
A long fly ball. State Farm is there, right?
Let's see if Chad's up to the task in the fourth.
55 miles per hour. 71 miles per hour.
Chad rips that foul.
God, everything he touches is a good hit. Alex is
Tailing
going to have
away.
to go. That's going to be a little oppo hit right there.
And they're kind of beating Chad with a feather
Hey,
here.
look at that. On the spot. Boom. Now hosting got another viewer. Love it.
Of
If
that.
everybody does that, we'll have hundreds, if not thousands, of viewers all over the world.
Jason requested Spurrier in the booth as well. Put 500 points for Spurrier to come to the booth. So love that. Love the love the involvement. Appreciate that.
50 miles per hour.
Here's Chad against the rookie. Flared.
51 miles per hour.
Looks like we got 2 outs here. And this is a game.
Yes.
Right now, Jim, it is really turning out to be something.
We give the Sand Viper some flack about the 1.5 line, and it's spot on.
Even when the Viper makes mistakes, he does good.
We have another player recommended to the booth here. The Save Show.
Who's
We're going to fill the booth up.
And there it is, another person hosting it.
Oh, he's done it.
Who is this guy? He's pointing to the heavens above.
And Chad Phillips with a spectacular play at second base.
This is unbelievable.
Helped himself out a little bit.
From what it looked like, it was going to be 10-0 the ones. It's 2-1. You got 3 more outs for the Legends to try to tie this, if not take the lead. This is a great game brewing in the 5th inning.
Phillips comes in and just completely shuts it down, keeping his team in the game. And now the Legends, with Chen with 1 walk, if they can get him out of the game, we're going to have a serious conversation here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Spurrier and Couts requested to the booth. Those are guys we'll bring to the booth. We do that at the end of game 3.
44 miles per hour.
This is game 1 here of a 3-game series.
Wow. There might be multiple people. We'll have to usher them in and out
Yes,
of the
it's
booth.
going to be. I think one of us is going to have to.
Oh yeah,
have to
well
make
you got
way
the
here,
war
Trench.
you got the War Chicken coming in for game number 2. Love having him around.
Nice. Warbird's teammate, a manager.
How is he as a commentating manager? Is he a little hard on you?
No. Nothing but support from the War Chicken. Having a great time with my new team. And that's Flair.
Oh, there's a lot of spin on that. He's going to have to
Trouble.
make a play. Is it going to get there?
And it's short. And the leadoff man is on. Sansone has done a great job getting on first base in this game.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
Can the rest of his team back him up? Noted, Sand Viper. Here's Gray. And that's that pitch, tough on lefties. I've faced that screwball many times. Have to see that deep. Can't chase it early.
59 miles per hour.
Too hot at 59. And let's see if he goes back to that screwball. The delivery.
55 miles per hour.
I think that was the screwball, just missed with it. 2-2, nobody out runner at first. Gray stays alive.
Miles per hour.
Tim Riley, thank you so much. That's old Tim from...
That's a Warbirds teammate there. Shout out
I
to the
love
Warbirds,
it.
baby.
Way to subscribe. A lot of these people probably don't know about if they subscribe. They get
Right.
like, you know...
Trench, I was out here for 4 months and then I didn't subscribe, and then I figured out how to use Twitch.
Yeah, I'm just learning.
Yeah.
As I've made a couple wiffle ball bets. This is a big stride for me.
And
Big
there it is.
Walk for Chen.
And what a start to this 5th inning, Trench.
No outs, runners on first and second, and they don't know where to go. I think they're going to go to... It looks like they're going to go to Ledette right
And
now.
it's the lefty Ledette. Big spot for the rookie. Has been effective this season.
Wow, look at Tim Riley gifting subs all over
Oh my
the place.
gosh.
I don't even know what this means, but Tim Riley, he's MVP right now.
That has to be. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs.
49 miles per hour.
My goodness.
What a person to be able to gift that. It's not even
It
Christmas.
just shows the Warbirds' commitment to the PLW, Trench. We got a squad, and we're ready to come out here. And
Do some damage.
my goodness, Tim Riley, my man, plays next to me in the outfield. He's got some pop in the bat.
51 miles per hour.
That's awesome.
I want to thank everyone that's involved here tonight. All the production people, cameramen, from production to audio, to some of our stat guys that are based in Michigan and Florida, and of course our overseas line makers in Aruba. So I want to thank everyone, and I want to thank you, Jim, for being a great commentator with me.
Love being up here.
in the booth. You do a fantastic job, and I know all of the players and all of the fans at home love it.
Appreciate that. Love being likewise. Let's get back to the action here. Big spot for Ledette.
55 miles per hour.
Taravella.
This is love it. That's funny. We're going to go to 2-2. This is going to be a big pitch.
Yes.
I think Casey's going to be looking for something a little bit inside on his hands.
Let's see what Ledette goes to. Features a slider. There it is.
Right on the
Oh
number.
my. Big out there from Ledette. Coming in a big spot.
I mean,
Trying to show his team that
what a
he's
great
key
pickup.
member of the
Yeah.
ones, yes. New member on this team.
I got to tell you, the Legends are covering right now.
They are.
I had 1,500 on them.
I like your position. You kind of want this inning to end. If the Legends take the lead, the ones get to hit again.
No, I know.
Yeah. I mean, 2-1 is a pretty good scoreline for Legends backers.
And as a commentator, I don't want to root for either team, but I'm just going to let the chips fall where they may.
Here's Garcia, who got on track with that double, RBI double, his last at bat. He possesses a ton of power. Good pitch.
That was probably hard to lay off for him as it came in
pitch.
really slow. Look at Alfonso
Fonzo's
making
all over it.
some crazy photo shots. Love it. And that's going to load the bases for Brad Ogden.
And the tension grows, Trench, as we got ourselves a developing situation here in the top of the 5th. The 3 hardest outs to get. and the ones are having trouble.
Yeah, Ogden just has to make sure he doesn't turn a double play right here. He has to get the ball out into the outfield. Remember, you could tag up from third.
Yep.
So Ogden's probably thinking hard fly ball.
Trench, one of those situations where probably a strikeout is better than a ground ball double play. You have
absolutely.
Sansone on deck. You have your best hitter on deck. So if I'm all or nothing here if I'm Brad. Let's get something in the outfield. A strikeout is fine, but just cannot ground out the counts here.
Yeah, he has to hit the ball real hard, max power right here. Yeah, and that's a smart swing by Brad. He has to give it his all.
Yeah, let's get up there and hit. We got runners on base.
And if I'm Brad, I have to go oppo down the first base line.
Chad calling time. He's not the manager of the Legends.
Yeah, is that legal? Can you even call timeout as a player?
The manager of the Legends is that Brad Ogden. Oh,
That's fine. And Brad doesn't mind that too much because he knows Nick Sansone's up, and they're going to put it in.
Chad making himself involved in the PLW game.
Chad's just making sure everything looks good on the iPad or whatnot.
Right.
I have no clue what he's talking about. I just come up here and.
And here's the guy we want.
Wow, what a matchup! Lefty.
Chips
One
on
of
the table.
Best hitters in the league last year. Oh, remember, a walk also scores a run.
Right, and puts Ledette out of the game. He has one walk.
Oh, man. I think Sansone's going to do something special here.
And he gets on top of it.
And he's going to get out of it right there.
And
And the ones take game number 1, 2-1.
And Ledette coming in for the save. It looked a little stressful, as Levi points to. But a guy, who's a rookie to come and do something like that is going to gain a lot of points with his manager.